Hey everyone! So today I'm really not sure how I'm going to start off this bump date because normally I would say what week I'm in and then go on with my video. But I had a gynecologist appointment today and my due date has been technically changed. So as of yesterday, which was Wednesday the 11th of June, I was supposed to be 38 weeks. I went to my gynecologist appointment today and she has changed my due date from the 25th of June, which was in 2 weeks, to the 20th of June, which is in only 1 week. So as of tomorrow, I am supposed to be 39 weeks. So that means I only have 1 week left until my due date. And the reason being is, if you have been with my channel for a while, then you may have noticed my week 11, I actually did a week 11 relived bump date. Because when I went to my ultrasound, they said I was measuring 5 days behind what I had calculated for my due date. So I had calculated roughly the 21st for my due date, going by my menstrual period. So the day of my menstrual period was the 13th. So I went onto an app and they tell you your rough estimate of your due date. So I came up with the 21st and I had told my doctor that. Well, when I did the ultrasound, they said I was measuring 5 days behind, or 4 days. So my due date was going to be the 25th of June. So when I went into my gynecologist appointment today, she said she didn't understand why they were going by the ultrasound, because normally when you have your date for your last period, they go by that because it's more accurate, because every baby measures differently, which makes complete sense. So she said the rule of thumb basically is your last period date plus 7 days, 9 months later. So mine was the 13th plus 7 days, which would be the 20th, and then nine months later, which is June. So it's pretty crazy to think that I am due in a week now, or a week tomorrow, and which means even if I didn't go early or I was induced, I now am going to be induced even a week earlier than what I was going to be before. So I'm still trying to process this information. It's kind of jumbled everything around, and I had everything planned out. If I was to be induced, what day I would have liked to be induced, with my original due date, which was the 25th. So I would have liked to have been induced on the 30th, because that was my uncle's birthday and he passed away before I knew him. So I would have loved to have my baby on that day, but that's not happening anymore. So technically I could have my baby next Friday or on my original due date. If I get induced, I could be induced on the 25th. So it's just crazy to think that all this stuff is changed now. So we are definitely expecting our baby 1 week sooner than what we were originally expecting. So I'm so thankful that we have everything ready, our hospital bags, the nursery, everything's good to go. So it's not like we're stuck for time or anything, but it still makes everything change. Like my dad, he does renovations and he has a job coming up next week, and now we don't know if maybe next week I'm gonna be in labor or in the hospital. So it just changes everything around just that 1 week. But other than that, everything has gone good this week, I think. A few days ago I had light cramping, like period cramping one night, and I don't think it was anything. It did continue on to the next day, but it wasn't in a pattern, and it wasn't consistent enough to make me think that contractions were starting to happen. But I did mention to my doctor that I did have that, and she marked it down on my chart, and she said that next week when I go in on the 19th, which is the day before my due date, she will check me to see if I'm dilated or anything like that. Also, at my gynecologist appointment, they weighed me and I gained 4 pounds this week. So I hadn't gained anything for a whole month, and then this last week I gained 4 pounds. So I just said to the nurse, well, looks like I made up for that whole month that I didn't gain anything. So I'll just show you my belly now because I gained 4 pounds. So I guess this is my 39-week belly. From the side. And the other side. Also, I wanted to mention that a couple weeks ago I started getting this pain. I'm hoping you can see, but I started getting this pain right here. And I think maybe it's my cervix getting ready, but I'm not sure. So just below my belly button, well, my belly button is there, and say 6 inches or so below, I've been getting this pain. So I'm just hoping that it's just my cervix getting ready. So that's my, I guess, 39-week belly. And I'm not sure that I have anything else for you guys this week. Like I said, I'm still trying to process this change, just that one date. Changing means so much, so we could have a baby next week. That's just insane. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video or could follow along with this video. If you have any questions, just please let me know in the comments below. I'll be sure to answer any questions you have. I know this was probably a little bit confusing, but that's the way it goes. You can't plan these things, I guess. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.